I actually had a lot today that I could choose from for my picture, but I really like this one from the Lakers. Started from the bottom, 2 wins, 10 losses. Now we are here. Do I really care who wins the Lakers, Golden State? Listen, I'm rooting for the Nuggets because Mike Malone, the coach of the Nuggets, said, and I just think this is great. He goes, our goal wasn't to get to the Western Conference Finals, which was the first time they've done that since 2020. That's what you want. We're not here to, get to the Western Conference Final. That's not a winning. We were the number 1 seed. We want to win a goddamn title. KD was giving him props. 3 triple-doubles for Jokic in the series. They were getting blown out 30 at the half. Last year, the Suns were getting blown out. They lost by 33 last year in their elimination game at home. This year, they lost by 25. You got KD and Devin Booker locked up for who knows for quite a number of years. They lost a lot of number 1 draft picks, and on top of it, Chris Paul, only $15 million and change, $15.4 million is guaranteed. If he's not waived before June 28th, he is on the books for $30.8 million. Next year is not guaranteed, none of his money, and they got to move him. They said they might. DeAndre Ayton, another guy they're talking about moving. This is a franchise who's going to go in the opposite direction. And KD, I'm glad he got traded. Javi's got to be ecstatic about that one too, because now you went to a team and you're out of the playoffs. Well, you got further than the Nets, but you're on a team. Maybe you and Kyrie can talk, and maybe you bring Kyrie in to play. That's a chance. They could bring Kyrie in to play for the Suns, and it'll be a reunion again, and then they'll crash. And you got a new owner who paid a fortune for the franchise, and we're going to see what happens. What did Justin call him? Justin called him a fanboy. I thought that was kind of funny. Well, he did play. He was last man off the bench, walk on for Tom Izzo, Michigan State. Build up his company, made a fortune, and propelled him to spend over $2 billion. What did the Suns sell for? The Suns sold for a shitload of money. Sarver was having a Suns owner. Suns sale price was $4 billion to Matt Ishbia. $4 billion he paid for a team that, and he pushed for KD. Well, keep pushing away because you guys are in a lot of trouble going forward. Now, there is a lot of things. You know what? I love that I jump to conclusions sometimes and that it comes back and bites me in the ass. One of them was that they asked the fans of the, oh my God, I'm the Titans to name the teams they were going to be playing this season. And first goes like, what the fuck is that? They asked people on Broadway to help us with our schedule. One person said for the Saints, the St. Louis Rams. Then someone said for the Chargers, Lightning McQueen, because of the lightning rod. Then a guy said for the Browns, just the football logo. That's what he said for that one. The Bengals were the Boston Bobcats. The Colts were the Cowboys. The Ravens, to women, said were the Baltimore Orioles. RK, congrats on your stepdaughter. You're graduating from college this weekend. A school in North Carolina whose name escapes me right now. You know what? I got to find. Yeah, RK, he's busy. I said, dude, you can be as busy. Yes, his stepdaughter is graduating from Warren Wilson College outside of Asheville. So congrats on that, RK. I have all my stuff here. I got to have all your stuff. Okay, now back to the list. There's some. So they said the Baltimore Orioles for the Ravens. Then the Falcons. A woman goes the Red Stallions because I saw something today. Bijan Robinson signed with the Red Stallions. I go, what the hell is the Red Stallions? And he's up. They said for the Offensive Rookie of the Year, and they said he's going to get a shitload of carries. And I also saw that every running back taken in the top 10 the last couple years, Saquon Barkley, Todd Gurley, Fournette, Trent Richardson, he was a bust. I thought Trent Richardson was going to be a beast. Saquon, I'm blanking on a couple others, but all the guys taken in the first top 10 in the last couple drafts, Saquon, Zeke, Gurley, Fournette, Christian McCaffrey, Richardson, Their first season, they averaged 296 touches, 1,510 total yards, and 12 TDs as rookies. And last year, Josh Jacobs, 393 touches. They said that Robinson's going to get a shitload of touches this season. And I hope so. I hope he has a great season. But those are pretty good numbers. 1,510 total yards, 12 touchdowns as rookies. I hope it works out for them. I know that Hal's ecstatic about that, and Dom, who did not respond to my video for my birthday video, which I put a lot of time into, but I understand. I don't do the videos to get love back. I just put the videos up because I love them. Okay, and then these women, they look like they were at a bachelorette party, said the 49ers, 69ers, stars for the Steelers. 49ers, stars? Then the Pirates from the island of the Caribbean. That's what a woman said about the Buccaneers. One guy said Chester Cheeto for the Jaguars. Someone called the Panthers the North Carolina Tigers. Again, the Cowboys for the Colts. The Atlanta, Florida Dolphins. The Texans. And the Eagles from Pittsburgh. That's the Seattle Seahawks. The Bulls, Patriots. That's for the Texans again. And someone saw the Jaguars. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the Jaguars was Chester Cheeto. I'm sorry, Jaguars. This woman said, no, that does not exist. I just was like, holy shit, was that some funny shit? I just was like, wow. And I know that the Chargers went out of me, but that to me was like something Jimmy Kimmel would do. And I love people who don't really know. Like I was training Fallon today and she was asking me about basketball. And we had a very interesting conversation. She goes, wait a minute. So they have to win. I said, it's best of 7. Oh, they have to play. They play 7 games. They have to win 4, all against one opponent. And then what happens? So the Eastern, I said, so they don't play. They play against each other. And we're going through this whole thing. And she says, there's this. I'm looking at this thing on the television, and I just was like, I respect her so much that she's not into sports, almost even more. Like she goes up to a different level because, it's an innocence that.